What if I told you that an AI penny stock just snagged a huge Pentagon contract? Or that a tiny 28-cent biotech could someday hit triple digits? Sounds crazy, right? Today on Market Hive, we're diving into the best penny stocks to buy now in April, the kind of small companies with massive upside potential. We've done the research so you don't have to. In fact, one of our final picks is a biotech company that's gaining attention for its attempt to cure cancer. So stay tuned till the end for that big reveal. From an AI defense contractor, to a battery innovator, to biotech moonshots, we've got 5 explosive penny stocks just for you. Wait, a penny stock working with the Pentagon? Absolutely. Big Bear AI is a small-cap AI company, trading around $4 per share. That's been making big waves in the defense sector. But why is it so attractive? Big Bear just secured a $13.2 million Department of Defense contract for its Orion decision support platform. This AI-driven system helps the U.S. military crunch data and make faster decisions. In fact, it slashed some analysis times from weeks to minutes. That win boosted Big Bear's backlog of orders to nearly $480 million, signaling strong future business. On top of that, Wall Street is taking notice. Analysts at Cantor Fitzgerald recently reiterated an overweight rating with a price target of $6, implying plenty of upside from current levels. Now, Big Bear did miss some 2024 earnings targets and issued cautious 2025 guidance, which is why the stock plunged earlier this year. But that dip could be an opportunity if you believe in the long-term AI boom in government and enterprise. The company has drastically improved its finances by reducing debt and growing gross margins. And with government AI spending on the rise, Big Bear is positioned to benefit big. An AI penny stock with real contracts and a growing defense niche is rare. And if Big Bear can turn that huge backlog into revenue and keep winning deals, this sleeping giant could roar. Keep watching, because later we'll reveal an even cheaper AI play that's making a big buzz trying to cure cancer. But first, let's shift to clean tech. If you're excited about EVs and next-gen batteries, Amprius Technologies might be the perfect penny stock for you. Trading around the mid-single digits, AMPX is a battery innovator developing silicon anode lithium batteries that could leave today's lithium-ion cells in the dust. How much better are we talking? Amprius's batteries provide up to 80% higher energy density than conventional lithium-ion. In practical terms, that means significantly longer range and faster charging for electric vehicles, drones, and even electric airplanes. This isn't just lab talk either. Amprius is already shipping real batteries to customers. Late last year, Amprius announced over $20 million in new contracts to supply its high-performance cells for light electric vehicles. They've been delivering those orders throughout 2024 and recognizing the revenue by mid-2025, providing a nice sales boost on the horizon. Even more exciting, Amprius signed a letter of intent with a Fortune 500 company for a 2 gigawatt-hour supply deal. That hints at a major partnership is in the works, possibly an e-mobility or aviation giant looking to use Amprius's tech at scale. To meet surging demand, Amprius is ramping up production. They have 500 megawatt-hours of capacity online now and are designing a gigafactory in Colorado. But why it could pop? Battery stocks can soar on any breakthrough news. Remember how QuantumScape exploded on a promise? Unlike some rivals, Amprius already has a commercial product and revenue. As EV makers and even the military seek better batteries, Amprius could land more deals. Their cells are even being tested by the US Army. The stock is still under $10, a steal if their technology becomes industry standard. It's speculative, as any pre-profitable tech company is, but one big contract or successful scale-up could send AMPX flying. Speaking of flying, our next penny stock is a high-risk biotech that's been soaring in 2025 on renewed hope. Ready for some biotech adrenaline? Jaguar Health is a penny stock that has seen wild swings, and it's back on the prowl this year. Jaguar is a pharmaceutical company with a twist. Its drugs are derived from rainforest plants. In fact, Jaguar's subsidiary developed crofelemer, an FDA-approved drug for chronic diarrhea in HIV and AIDS patients, brand name Mytesi. Having an approved product means Jaguar actually earns revenue, about $11 to $12 million in 2024, and isn't just a clinical stage hopeful. But the real excitement is about crofelemer's potential new uses and some major catalysts coming in Q2 2025. What to watch? Jaguar is pushing crofelemer into rare disease and cancer-related applications. The CEO has hinted that multiple key events in Q2 2025 could enhance value, likely referring to progress in ongoing trials. One program is testing crofelemer for short bowel syndrome, a rare condition, and another is for cancer therapy-related diarrhea. Imagine helping chemo patients avoid debilitating GI side effects. Positive clinical results or regulatory steps here could be game changers. Jaguar's European branch, Napo Therapeutics in Italy, is also seeking orphan drug approvals in Europe. Any approval or partnership in Europe for these uses would be huge news. Now, Jaguar did a bridge financing in April, raising $3.4 million to fund operations, which means dilution. Always a risk with penny biotechs. And the stock's history is volatile. It underwent reverse splits to regain Nasdaq compliance. But here's the thing. Jaguar is high risk, high reward. It's a classic penny biotech story, a small company trying to unlock a much larger market. If crofelemer proves effective in a new indication, say for cancer patients or a rare disease, Jaguar could transform overnight. Think partnerships or buyout offers given they'd have a one-of-a-kind drug. On the flip side, setbacks or more cash crunches could send it back down. This one isn't for the faint of heart, but it deserves a spot on the list for the sheer magnitude of its upcoming news. Keep an eye on it, and as always with biotechs, never invest money you can't afford to lose. Now, before our final big reveal, let's look at a cutting-edge pick combining AI plus biotech, a company some Redditors claim could be the greatest AI company in history. Predictive Oncology might just have the coolest ticker in penny stocks, POAI, and an even cooler mission, using artificial intelligence to cure cancer. This tiny Nasdaq-listed company, trading around $1, has built an AI platform called Petal that analyzes massive data from real tumor samples to predict which drugs will work against certain cancers. In a recent collaboration, POAI's AI evaluated 21 novel drug compounds and, in short order, identified a handful with strong anti-tumor responses, potentially shaving 2 years off the typical discovery timeline. Impressively, their machine learning model can predict with 92% accuracy whether a given tumor will respond to a drug. That kind of predictive power could save pharma companies millions in R&D by zeroing in on the most promising treatments early on. Why now? POAI has been gaining attention after a string of positive news. In March 2025, they announced their AI successfully discovered multiple new anti-cancer drug hits in partnership with the University of Michigan's Natural Compounds Library. Essentially, they're proving that AI plus a huge biobank of 150,000 tumor samples can churn out drug candidates much faster than traditional methods. The company is also reportedly exploring strategic options. There was talk of a buyout, merger, in a late 2024 press release, which has rumor mills buzzing. It's easy to see why investors are starry-eyed here. One excited Redditor even exclaimed, POAI could be the greatest AI company in history, as it's designed to learn how to cure cancer. With speculation of a big merger on the horizon, at around $1 per share, POAI is a pure speculative play. Financially, it's not yet profitable. It's essentially a tech R&D firm selling its platform capabilities to pharma partners. But the upside is that one successful partnership or a licensing deal for a drug candidate could validate their model and send the stock multiples higher. With all the enthusiasm around AI in healthcare, POAI sits at the intersection of two red-hot themes. We love that it's relatively under the radar. You're getting a fresh pick here. Consider it a penny stock moonshot on the cutting edge of biotech. Just remember, it's a long-term story. The real riches would come if and when one of the AI-identified drugs actually reaches human trials or approval, which is a ways out. Meanwhile, the AI cancer narrative alone could propel trading spikes. For a lotto ticket portion of your portfolio, POAI offers a daring opportunity. All right, time for our final pick, the one we've been teasing. This last stock is perhaps the most explosive of all, a tiny biotech that could literally change medical history this year. Northwest Biotherapeutics is the ultimate penny stock moonshot. Priced around 30 cents per share, OTC market, NWBO is attempting something truly groundbreaking, getting the first new brain cancer vaccine approved in decades. Their flagship treatment, DCVax-L, is a personalized dendritic cell vaccine for glioblastoma, the deadliest brain tumor. In late 2022, Northwest reported positive Phase 3 trial results. DCVax-L extended median survival in both newly diagnosed and recurrent glioblastoma patients, a feat no other treatment had achieved in 20-plus years. In fact, some patients lived years longer than typical. This sent a buzz through the oncology world. Could DCVax-L be a long-awaited breakthrough against brain cancer? So why is April 2025 crucial? Listen to this. Northwest Bio has submitted DCVax-L for regulatory approval in the UK. Application filed with the MHRA in December 2023. As of now, they are awaiting a decision, which literally could drop any week or month now. If the UK grants approval, NWBO would finally have a marketable product. Imagine the headlines. First ever dendritic cell cancer vaccine approved. That could open the door for approvals in Europe, compassionate use in the US, or even a big pharma partnership. It's the definition of a binary event. Approval equals stock rockets, while a rejection or further delay could crash it. Investors know this, and that's why NWBO has a devoted cult following. Let's talk numbers. If DCVax L gets approved, Northwest Bio would likely seek a buyout or major licensing deal to commercialize it. They're a tiny company, so partnering with a pharma for distribution makes sense. Glioblastoma is an impossible cancer. Any new therapy would be in high demand. Some bulls speculate NWBO could be valued in the billions. On the other hand, NWBO has been running on fumes financially. They had to issue a $5 million convertible note in December 2024 just to keep the lights on. So if approval doesn't come, dilution will continue and the dream could fade. Make no mistake, NWBO is ultra speculative. It trades over the counter and is not for everyone, but we'd be remiss not to include it given the once-in-a-lifetime nature of its catalyst. This is a company that could either implode or go down in biotech history. Even a hint of approval, say a positive advisory opinion or a partnership announcement, could send shares surging from cents to dollars. It's happened before with biotech lotteries. If you're going to watch one penny stock newsfeed like a hawk in April or May 2025, NWBO might be it. Just use caution and size any position very small. It's the kind of bet that could 10x, 20x, even more, but only if all goes right. Final thoughts. These 5 penny stocks, BBAI, AMPX, JAGX, POAI, and NWBO, each offer something unique. Cutting-edge AI, revolutionary batteries, niche pharmaceuticals, and paradigm-shifting biotech. They also carry significant risks. Penny stocks are not sure things by any stretch. Do your due diligence, consider timelines. Some are trading on near-term news, others on long-term potential, and never invest more than you can lose. That said, the upside here is what makes penny stock investing exciting. We've brought you new angles and updates on these names through Market Hive's deep research. If you enjoyed this deep dive, remember to like and subscribe to Market Hive. This video was made to be your go-to next step in your penny stock research journey, offering fresh picks and in-depth context. Together, you now have a well-rounded view of penny stocks to watch in 2025. Thanks for watching, and until next time, good luck and happy investing.